Oh. All right. Off to the gym we go. Ready for a good workout. Gonna get chest, back done. It is late as hell. Getting out of here a lot later than I wanted to. She could blame that on the Super Bowl. Or just me dragging ass, not getting out of the house. Really, more than anything. But we are headed up here to the gym. It is chest back day. We're feeling really good. We're done with the antiviral medication. Took our last dose of that with dinner tonight. Pre-workout, bowl of Rice Krispies. Pre-workout drink tonight was just a shot of coffee because it's getting a little late and I don't want it to affect my sleep. And I know I'm always like, oh, I'm lucky, caffeine doesn't affect my sleep, pre-workout doesn't affect my sleep, so on and so forth. But I think 200 milligrams to the dome may affect me just a little bit. Whereas on the other side of that, just a quick 100 milligrams in the form of caffeine, not so much. It's not just the caffeine, right? You get caffeine and all the other stimulating substances they put in the pre-workout to get you going. It works, but not necessarily the best thing to take if you're fixing to have to go to sleep. So my rule of thumb is basically a 4-hour rule of thumb. If I can have pre-workout 4 hours prior to bed, then I will take it. I don't feel like it affects my sleep. If I'm going to go to bed within 4 hours of taking the pre-workout, like if bedtime's 3.5 hours after taking the pre-workout, I'm not taking it. Because it takes me about 4 hours to run it through my system. It's just, I know that, right? With working out and everything, that's about how long it takes me to metabolize it. I just know that about myself. I've taken it enough that I know how long it takes to get through my system. So with that said, we just did a shot of espresso. So each shot of espresso is about 100 milligrams of caffeine, and just caffeine, no other stimulants on top of it. And we know that the most researched chemical in pre-workout is the caffeine. We know that you get the most benefit from the caffeine. Now, 200 milligrams is really more of a clinical dose for me when it comes to working out. It goes by your size and your weight, and I really should be in the 200 milligram area. But 100 milligrams is better than nothing. And I'm going to be in bed in about 2.5, 3 hours. So, I feel like it's a good compromise. It gives me at least part of what I'm used to in my routine, right? So, then intra workout, I left it at home like a dumbass. So I will drink that after the workout. But I did make up some intra workout. BAAs, BCAAs, all that kind of good stuff. As far as my nutrition today goes, I am on point. As far as hitting my calorie deficit, I know that is going to happen. It is a successful day calorie deficit wise, and it is not a successful day hitting my protein goals. How did I manage that? Well, I'll tell you. Eating protein. I was eating eggs, but whole eggs, not eggs with just egg whites, right? I was eating whole eggs, actually hard-boiled eggs. And the problem with that is that there's a lot of fats in hard-boiled eggs, and fats contain a lot of calories. So calorie-wise, I went too far eating the eggs, and there's not a lot I can do about it. So I just have to deal with it tonight. So today we will hit about 3/4 of our protein goal, which isn't terrible, but it's not where I want to be. So my protein goal is what, 225 grams of protein right now, and I think I'm going to be about 175 grams of protein today. So still a lot of protein, still a good area to be in, just not where I wanted to be. And that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I hit my calorie deficit, because the last few times I've been in this situation, I have eaten out of my calorie deficit to make my protein goal. And I just want to stay in my calorie deficit. I don't want to get out of my calorie deficit. I want to cut down to the body weight the body percentage that I want to be at, 10%, so I can begin my bulk and or main gain, whatever I decide to do. But I definitely don't want to sabotage this fucking cut. I've got down to 10.5% body fat and sabotaged the cut with holidays and this and that. Got back down to 10.8, sabotaged the cut. Dropped down below 10 again, sabotaged the cut. This time, not sabotaging the fucking cut. So calories are king. That is what I am doing for this cut. Meaning, I'm going to aim to hit my protein goal every time, but if I don't hit my protein goal, I don't give a fuck, as long as I'm within my calories. Now, to say I don't give a fuck, do I want to be out of my protein goal several days? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Tomorrow we will definitely hit the protein goal. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's just a one-time slip-up situation. If that happens once every 2 weeks, every once in a while you don't hit a macro, it's life, right? It's going to happen. You're not going to be absolutely perfect every time. But if you're consistent, hitting it 95% of the time, then you're good to go. So, and maybe we'll make up for it tomorrow. And there's a lot of days that I'm over on protein. So, hopefully I still have some floating around. But the BAAs, BCAAs, that drink, we'll hammer that after the workout today. Since we can't do the shake tonight, and that should put us in a good area as far as getting the protein that we need. That should help a little bit. At least make sure we can utilize all the proteins we had today to some degree. So anyway, it is what it is, and we can only do what we can do, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to bust this workout out, chest, back, cardio. We didn't do any earlier today, and it's so late at night, I don't know if we're going to get cardio in. It might be a situation where we're not able to get cardio in tonight. I'll keep you updated on what this workout looks like if we get cardio in. If we don't need as many sets or reps or something like that, we can go in and get a good chest pump, good back pump. We can do it fairly quickly. We can still get our cardio in. That would be great. But we just have to wait and see what this workout holds for us. And then tomorrow, we're coming into this, you know, pretty healed up, feeling pretty good for a couple of days. Done with the virus. The virus should be completely gone. Still got a few days left on our, 4 or 5 days left on our antibiotics. So, you know, not 100% yet, but I'd say we're at 98% health right now. So, you know, I'll take 98 and we'll get to 100. We just got to keep pushing. Take all of our medicine, do what we're supposed to do. So anyway, let's go on in here and let's get this workout out of the way, and then we will debrief with the Jeep chat on the way home. All right, we got us a new machine here. The exciting part about this is the stretch that you're able to get on your chest. It's pretty fucking sick. So, pretty excited to try this out. I think 45s on each side is going to be about right. Oof. Let's just see what we can wrap out here. It acts like a Smith machine, so failure would be good on that too. All right, round 2. And this does feel really good. I do dig this machine. The only thing I don't like about it is this handle is slightly more forward than this one. And I'm sure it doesn't fucking matter, but my OCD does not like that too much. At least what I perceive as OCD. All right, so we're going to do a different type of a pullover. We're going to use the rope attachment today. Just see how it feels. Just a little bit different. Does feel good. Does. Alright, so we ain't done this one for a while. So we're going to do some heavy ass fucking weight and just have fun with it here. Woo! All right. I'll tell you, this fucker feels good, man. I ain't done this in a while, and it is nice. Just 245s and 25 on each side, but man. All right, here we go. Reply, I love you. Yes. Woo. We gotta go heavier. Shit. All right, we bumped it up a notch from 180 to 190. And we're gonna get after it. Might even go up one more. All right, we bumped it up again. We're gonna get after this motherfucker one more time. Let's go. 200. That's it, 200. It's progressive overload at its finest. New weight. All right, we're gonna do a pretty fucking heavy, nasty set here, and just goes a little heavier than I normally do on this. So we'll see how many we can get, and then we may or may not lighten it up after this set. We will see. But I just got a feeling that that wasn't bad. Felt good. All right, we're lightening it up just a little on this one. Just lighten it up a smidget, a hair, a tad. Going from 160 back to 140. So 20 pounds lighter. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Same 160. A little slower, more controlled. Hurry up. Sticky sweet from my head to my feet, yeah. Oh, woo. Alright, so this is going to be a fast Jeep chat. You would never fucking guess what just happened. So, pose down, I guess I accidentally bumped the slow motion button. So the entire pose down was filmed in slow motion. And then the entire Jeep chat on the way home was filmed in slow motion also. So let me see if I can recap for you quickly. And then I got to go in here and get something to eat, so I'm not going to not going to take too long. So anyway, the workout was great, good workout. I would say I would give it a 8 out of 10. I thought that new machine that they have, where you can really come down and get a good stretch at the bottom of it, like that, it's like an incline press, and you get a really good stretch. It's almost like you're using dumbbells. And I really liked that machine, and it felt really good, and I didn't get a lot of shoulder activation. Matter of fact, I didn't get a lot of shoulder activation until I got to the fly machine, and then I got a little shoulder activation there. Now on the fly machine, you know, I started out at where I have been on that fly machine, and it was quite easy to do. So I had to go up, and I went up in weight because I want to stay at a low rep range, high weight. So that's my goal right now, is lower rep range, higher weight. And I was just saying earlier that, you know, you just need to understand what your goal is, right? Maybe you're a marathon runner and you want to work on cardiovascular skills. Well, you might want to be in a higher rep range with lower weights, so that you can, you know, keep your heart rate up as you exercise. And another thing I said is, whenever you are, let's say, in a weight loss phase, right, or a cutting phase, it makes sense a lot of times, especially if you're in the beginning of a weight loss phase and you're obese, you're bigger, to do higher rep range, lower weight, so that you can keep your heart rate up for a longer period of time. So while you're working out, keeping your heart rate up as much as possible is going to help you burn more weight as you work out. And if you're a total newbie to this, or you're new to working out, or you're just getting started on your weight loss journey, you're going to have muscle gains, whether you're in a high rep range or a low rep range. It really doesn't matter. Or whether you're doing lower weight or higher weight, it really doesn't matter. But for me, I want to be lower rep range, higher weight. That way I can produce more force and have less stimulus on my central nervous system, allowing me to be able to maximize hypertrophy as much as possible, because I'm not taxing my body as much as a higher rep range does. It's also like why I want to be at a 3-minute rest period between sets, so that I can make sure my muscles fully recover between sets. Whereas if you're doing lower weight, higher rep range, and you're working out for more cardiovascular, to keep your heart rate up in a more cardiovascular type style, then it's quite all right, you know, to lower your rest period to 1 to even 2 minutes, right? And just getting just enough rest to catch your breath, and then you're right back on it, just to keep your heart rate up as much as possible as you progress. And if you're in a weight loss phase, that's very, very helpful to help you lose weight a little bit quicker than you would without it. Now, we burned 700 calories tonight. We didn't get our cardio in today. Normally that would be 300 more calories, giving us about 1,000 calorie burn, which we try to get in every day. So we're a little bit behind on our calorie burn. As far as post-workout meal, we're going to have 0% Greek yogurt. We're going to throw some protein powder in there with that, some Lily's chocolate chips in there with that, and a scoop of creatine in there with that. And the reason we're going to put the Lily's chocolate chips in there with the creatine is to have some carbohydrates for that creatine, because it's been found if you have carbohydrates when you have your creatine, it helps with the bioavailability. Also, if you take your creatine post-workout, it's supposed to help with the bioavailability and take the creatine to your muscles a little bit more effectively. Now, does it matter that much? Absolutely not. Just make sure you're getting your creatine in anytime throughout the day, and it's going to be super beneficial for you. But if you want to optimize it post-workout with carbohydrates, it's going to absolutely optimize the creatine that you take. So anyway, I can't think of anything else that I talked about on the way home. I'm sure there was something else that I'm missing, but it is what it is. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and what I need you to do is get out there and dominate everything you do inside and outside of the gym. I'm getting in here. I'm getting some food in my belly. I'm getting some sleep. I'm getting up and doing it all over again tomorrow. They say that there is a winter storm coming tomorrow. I'm talking sleet, ice. I'm talking snowed up. Everybody can't get out of the house type situation. So we might be slapping this bitch in the 4-wheel drive and going to the gym tomorrow, because come hell or high water, we're hitting the damn gym. Only thing that's going to stop us is maybe an asteroid falling out of the damn sky and wiping out half the town. Other than that, we're going to get to the gym. And if an asteroid does fall out of the sky and wipe out the whole town, I'll just pull out the, total gym in the garage and utilize that. One way or another, we're getting a fucking pump in tomorrow. I can guarantee it. But you guys get out there and dominate everything you do inside and out of the gym. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great